up? What up? What up? I got to spruce my channel up. I'm sitting here talking to my lady, and my life is not all that great. My life is beautiful. I'm thankful. I thank God for who I am. I have life, the breath of life to live. But as far as production towards the things that I'm doing, family, it be kind of hard. It be kind of rough because of mismanagement and not understanding. Real talk. The things that are at work to help you. And then you got to understand, coming from a political, nationalistically charged background, you thinking, oh, I don't mess with A, B, C, and D. I don't need A, B, C, and D. We gonna work it out my way. Okay, that was the past. Now you've grown up and you realize the real of life, and you now are putting things in place to facilitate moving you and your loved ones, your dependents, to a better position in life. I'll be in these YouTube streets. I'm a creator. I have a channel. I've been creating on here for quite a while. I believe I have 1,000 videos. And the videos that I put out were more so dedicated to awakening Jacob, to who we are as God's people, to information that we were once locked out of, but now we're more privy to better your life, to give you a better experience in life through God's eyes, more so than to look into man, religions, and things we've been taught. Now, a lot of people don't gravitate towards that because, like I said from the beginning, that's why I'm making this video, because I listen to a lot of content creators, and a lot of creators really, it's like Kanye reminds me, when I'm hearing a lot of them, it reminds me of what Kanye said. America sells a lot of emotional hurt. And when I'm listening to a lot of these content creators, I listen to the substance of the conversation, and it's a lot of emotional hurt being sold. I'm like, wow, how are they able to create a channel like that? Then I think about it and look around the world. You can look at TV and see why. Like I said, it's like Kanye say, everything here is based on emotion. It's emotionally driven instead of using logic. Like 1 + 1 is 2. But that's like, okay, let's be realistic. Okay, rainbow. You think of a rainbow, the first thing they're going to tell you is some stuff about homosexuals. Well, we know the origin of the rainbow, whether people receive it or believe it or not, is godly. This is something that the creator created and established between him and men, but then we allow men to go and take it and to pervert it, to use it for, emotional, and now it's being used as a tool against men. Why? Because it divides society. It's not a tool to bring men together, to bring us to the forefront to create. No, it's a tool in its place to drive a wedge in society, because it's not built on godly values, family. And people are going to question that. That's just natural instinct. You know this naturally. I don't care what a government or a policy has to say. Your life and how you express your life don't have nothing. Ain't no Democrat or Republican at that door when you get ready to walk up out that door. So don't tell me no shit about your politics. Like I heard that sister talking about people in the hood are the problem because of the nature of their character, well, their lifestyle. I'm saying, well, maybe if you listen to them and open the door and move in lockstep with them, maybe things will be a lot better, family. Instead, you choose to listen to the ones that put you in a predicament, that's not educating you about certain matters. Like I had to learn, it's a lot I had to learn about business and still learning, but not looking at it from a debt position, but looking at it from a creditor's position, being the person that's in control and taking care of the business. Now I understand that. Now I'm ready to go and embark and make my way. But I'm not going to come on here selling you her all day talking about, well, the white man did this, the brothers did that, and or such and such, to sell you emotional trauma where I can get you to listen to me. No, 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 no. I'm so tired of that. I swear I'm so tired of that. And it's not just with regular common people. You even got the so-called people that say that they're awakened and chosen. It's always it seems like the videos are driven by what the next man doing instead of the revelations that you're receiving from that connection that you have to the eternal. Family, it's getting out of hand, and which brings about nothing new. It's the same mundane every day. I'll be like, man, that's all they talking about is food. Okay, we know what the enemy doing. What are we doing? We know we the chosen. We know we God's people. But are we allowing the spirit to work, or are we interpreting and to be, or to perceive and then to move how we wanted to move things? Yeah, yes we are. I think we doing that very heavily too, and as a result, it's perverting the truth. People don't want to hear that, but hey, to each his own. I'm gonna keep pushing them videos about it. You know, I was just listening to my lady. She's sitting there listening to a preacher, and I'm like, I'm not impressed with these preachers because you could look through. I'm going to show you why I'm not impressed with them. They don't do nothing but sell emotional hurt and damage too. If that's all you can give me without a solution at the end, why would I want to come to your church, or why would I want to listen to you? There is a solution, and there are things is called solution based, where you can deal with and face these things head on with solutions instead of problems all day. You mean tell me you can't come up with no solutions? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Then I'm not depending on nobody else to do it. It begins right here, family. But I'm not gonna come on here with this perception like everything is, all hunky dory. Uh, my business is so great. It's making so much money. My life is so great. Hell no, things being shambled. You got to put that work in every day, or things will fall apart with money or without money. It's not about the money, it's the substance. What amount of person are you with or without money? What type of person are you if someone's in authority watching you or not watching you? Will you hold fast to what's good and do what's right, do the right thing? You know what I'm saying? Or does somebody have to stand there and watch you? What type of person are you? What type of character do you possess? Is it righteous? Is it a righteous characteristic you possess? Character you possess? Man, it's a lot going on. We need to pay attention. Pay more attention to us instead of paying attention to all these elements that when you that's being created and manufactured for you to follow, to siphon your energy, to take you off of that good and perfect will of the Most High. I like this little thing here. I forgot she had this thing on. It's the heat. Mm-hmm. Reminds me of a fireplace. That's exactly what it is. And it does push out heat. These are cool too. What if your heat go off? Wham, bam, bam. There you have it. There you have it. You know, who would come? Let's think about who sat back and thought about that. Opportunity is there. And all roads don't lead to one end. It's like I have conversations with the people about business. I listen to Dr. Claude Anderson and I understand the effects of, okay, as a nation group, if something wants to happen, black people, you going around black people. White people, you gonna go around your people. That's just a natural instinct. And then we need to stop acting as if these things weren't happening when all the time the race card is what's been taught to you from day one. So don't act like it doesn't matter that we think in a certain box, but yet we're learning to come out of there. Yeah, you might hear me speak that, but in retrospect, I'm thinking about us as a whole, not just black people, but in particular black people, because black people are God's people, and you were displaced for a reason, which you have to come back. That's where your greatness gonna come from. That's where I speak from. I don't speak from a world perspective. You know, I can care less what's going on in politics unless it involves the truth. And when it involves the truth of this awakening of God's people, that's where it brings us in. It brings us in because why? You have something that's inside of you that's from your creator that he's expecting you to bring and introduce us to. Don't be like some people, well, it don't involve me. Well, no, I'm not a part of politics, but at the same time, I have an insight on God's law, the real government, and how the kingdom operates that I can share. It's just like Joseph. We can't say that it's far fetched because remember, Joseph was a person that was taken into captivity. And remember, we are the descendants of those who were taken in captivity. So the scenario is pretty much the same, but in how you work it, did he lean on being emotionally charged and talking about the damage that happened all day? No, he was aware of it, but when it came time for him to stand up, Joseph stood up. When it get Daniel the same, Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and I take pointers from these. I use that Bible, and if you pay attention, you will see why. Because these are people that were also descendants of people that were taken into captivity, family. That's your playbook. Thus said the Most High. That's why I lean on the word. I'm not coming from an emotional damage standpoint. Say the government doing A, B, C, and D. Oh, they didn't do it for us. Okay, well, let's see what the Most High got to say about that in Genesis 1. He gave you a rulership and dominion when you operate according to his will. That's where your power gonna come from. It's not gonna, yes, the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just, but how do you achieve that? It's a way to do that within business. You have to look, it's a lot we haven't learned, but it's a lot we've learned, and we have to look to it and use it because it works. I'm not gonna worry about who not supporting what I'm doing because I'm still able to push, push, push. Whatever I got going on, I'm able to push, family. I'm able to get the customers, convey my message, and what I deliver, it be right and exact. It's what I tell them. It's what they get, what they pay for. Solutions. You're not getting nobody showing up playing no games, and then leaning on your emotional tirades. Well, I'm your cousin. You should have gave me this job. No, when you call Dewayne, you getting a solution. You're not getting no half-ass at nothing. We bring solutions. We solution-based family. Perfect? Never. Pressing toward the mark? Forever. I was sitting up there making clothes, but I was sitting there listening to this, and I'm listening to this content creator, and I'm like, wow. This the gish of what they teaching or what they sharing or what they bringing, and I'm just so surprised that people pour into things like that. Now I can see if it's a situation that's going on and okay, such and such happened, you bring it to the forefront to warn others so they'll have knowledge of this thing and know how to move with wisdom if they ever confronted with it to know how to deal with a matter. No, family, every day, all day, the same thing. Same dead, spiritually dead conversation. You mean tell me you haven't learned no new knowledge to overcome that old? You still stuck there, family? You shouldn't be teaching. You teaching people to jump straight over a cliff, family. And we got to recognize that. Be wise of that. I give people donations too. If you sit down and you really about what you saying you about, you studied this thing, you got the knowledge, and you working that thing, yeah, I would send a cash app too, because I want to support that. I want to see that thing grow. Hard work pays off, family. And long as you upright, like I said, I'm gonna support it. I'm not like everybody else. My support ain't dependent on A, B, C, and D. My family like you say you woke, you one of the children of God, then you understand through his word. Your family are those who do his will. Each one teach one. Each one reach one. I'm not gonna sit and watch you struggle, go or ride the struggle bus when I'm sitting over here with $50,000 in the bank talking about, oh, it's gonna be a better day. What you got going on, bruh? Oh, I'm doing A, B, C, and D. Oh yeah, I got such and such going on. Well, what do you need to get it going? That's the type of person I am, family. I can't be around the type of people that don't recognize that, and we sit back and complain as much as we complain. But we'll sit back and complain. It's like we locked in, stuck on stupid, waiting on the next person to tell you how or what to do or when to do it. Are you serious? I ain't cut from that type cloth, family. I'm cut from a different type cloth. I got my ass whooped because most would say, "Oh, you was hard headed. You was disobedient." I wasn't disobedient, family. I was a curious young man that wanted to know, that went out there and experimented. You know what I'm saying? Put my hands to the plow to test things, to prove things. The Bible tells you to prove all things, right? Whether good or bad makes no difference. The point is, I was getting up and I was moving around, family. I wasn't sitting still, complacent, playing with toys and all that. No, I was experimenting, trying to find the next best thing coming along, putting my hand to the plow, trying to create, going out there hustling and generating for the cause, my causes, whatever they were. I've never been one just to sit back. Now, or definitely follow the herd, whatever the majority doing, more power to them. I pray you win at it. But as far as following the majority, saying you got to do it this way or that way, never, family. Most High gave us all a portion of Him, and He put something in you that's different from me. The way I perceive the word is not the same way it's not going. You're gonna perceive it or move to fulfill that thing when it comes to you. No, there's different levels. There's different levels of approach, and then our expectation towards it. Maybe I've been in it more for a longer time, you know. But one thing about it, two things for sure. That word we understand. We grew with it. Now it's time to use it. Utilize it, family. Utilize it to our benefit. That's our secret weapon. Real talk. We could talk about the CBC all day. Congressional Black Caucus, supposedly. But I'm not deceived by them either. All those groups were started and bankrolled by other nations of people. So, in essence, we know they're going to be controlled by them. So, I'm not going to complain about them. I'm not going to waste my time beating the drum talking about holding them to the fire. No, we're going to go and build our own. Come out from among them. Why would I want to be a part of a system that's not inherently right? No way. And people be telling me, oh, well, it's either that or that. No. God's kingdom there is none of this, what you experiencing here. Because you have to follow the rules. The rule is the law. You should have knew someone right when they got to telling us about some damn grace. Talking about some grace. Back grace. Grace is given to you to come back into compliance with the law. It's like if you run a stop sign and get a ticket, and what if your brakes was out? Well, the judge might give you grace and tell you, you know what? I'm going to let this ticket slide. You go get them brakes. You can prove and show it to them. You take a picture of your rotors and they'll see. You can see the brake dust around your wheel. You could take a picture of the brake caliper right there if it's somebody that's knowledgeable. And you can show them. They're going to prove that thing right there. You coming at somebody, well, I can show you. Well, let me see. It don't take nothing but a second to prove it, family, whether they allow you or not. The point is, I like this thing. This just got me so mesmerized. I want a real fireplace, though, family. Real fireplace with a big old beautiful home. I was looking at some homes. I was trying to show my mother. She was showing me these homes. I seen a family, this black couple. They went and got this home. Not just black people, all people. But it was this black couple that I was watching. And they had a home. They was buying this home. And I'm like, well, how much they talking about paying for that home? It was like 500 some thousand. I'm like, what the? Are you serious? I'm looking at sister over there in Africa building those homes with our people that's repatriating to Africa. And I'm like, those homes are cheaper but the quality is just the same. And I'm like, why they cost so much over here in America and they cost lesser in Africa, but they are just as, some of them are bigger. They bigger, but they made the same way. Brick. They don't have no fabricated nothing. These are center block bricks in Africa. Now these center block, which is cool. And the majority are not center block. Now they fabricating them. You got some homes I done seen. The base of it, yes, I seen bricks going up. But the majority in stone, foundational stone, and then you had like a starter. I took up brick masonry. That was one of my majors in high school. But you had the starter, the corners, and like a few feet up. And I'm just looking like, wow. Dig these folk. But compared to Africa, and Africa got the real deal. Now, they don't have all those machines that's doing the fabricating and all that. They out there working from scratch, family. Real carpenters. I mean, doing real work. You probably be like, oh, no, I ain't doing that. You ain't got no excavators and all that. I mean, they moving stuff by hand. They got some machines out there, the sisters and brothers that's out there. But my point being, them homes look better than these homes over here. Much bigger and way cheaper. And they own their land. They don't own shit over here. You owe the debt. You know what? Yeah, they own theirs because they was paying on it. And finally got it. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. That ain't me. Shit crazy. Wait till I get my money. Y'all gonna help me get it right too. Y'all gonna help me get it right. I need to find some creative designers so I can start having my prints designed. Outsource it. I've been checking them DTF prints. It's a sister I seen, some of the Hebrews. A couple of them. I seen one of the brothers from the city, so I'm kind of making a choice which one I'm gonna gravitate to. But it's definitely gonna be one of us. It's nothing personal to us, nobody else. But I want to see our people prosper and own these things. I want us to have our own vinyl company. I don't understand why we don't have a vinyl company that provides vinyl. Every other nation got a vinyl company. Every other nation in on the game together. But when it come to us, we can't get no airplay on shit. We only the consumers. Like, are you serious, family? That's not the end. That's not what I'm teaching my children. Hell no. We're not just consumers, player. We're creators too. We're entrepreneurs. We're owners and operators too. We ain't just no goddamn employees. And I'm not teaching my people just to look for a job. Not that I have anything against a job. Work is good. God says you will work. Work is great. That's a biblical mandate. So don't never think I'm sitting here telling you, oh no, you shouldn't work. Like, I'm saying you should work for yourself. You ain't just got to work for nobody else, family. You're a creator. Be a creator like your Father, which art in heaven. He gave you some special talents and abilities, family, that no man can take from you. None. And it doesn't have to be realized dealing with men and going through their systems and corporations. Hell no. Like me and my brother was having a conversation earlier, and I understand why he feel kind of like, you know what, I'm tired of that. We've been there, done that. It didn't work. As far as black people sticking together and starting their own business, but I'm like, shit, it gotta work. You ain't got no choice. I'm not giving up on it. Like Dr. Claude laid out, it's bad because, and we wonder why things don't happen for us because we don't own and operate them. We depend on others. Then we talk crazy about those who are trying. Like, why are you even trying? You need to give it up. What you doing that for? Like, why the hell aren't you doing it? That's what I want to know. I don't care what happened yesterday. I'm like sis that's out in the field right now, letting it be known. We don't care about what happened yesterday. Yesterday, yes, we're aware of it and we're cognizant of it. And we're not going to forget. But we're not letting that stagnate us to keep us at bay, from going out to be able to produce what we want to produce. Hell no. Now I'm about to go. I've been on here talking. We talking. So I was upstairs creating action. Up there creating. You got to stay busy, family. I create designs too. But I seen that DTF design. I'm gonna buy that system. They sell it, but I don't have the money right now. But I do. I got certain. I ain't tripping because something gonna give this week. Something better. It's kind of rough, but it is what it is. I'm waiting on certain. I'd have missed so much money. I ain't gonna even say that. I wasn't waiting on nothing. I could have had things done, but jobs didn't come through. I had a few jobs that didn't come through. So they kind of put me back. Then it was rent time. So the little change I did have, woo, you already know that was taken. I still owe a few more dollars, and I gotta have that today to 15. I'll probably get it tomorrow. I'm definitely out there in the field, bright and early. I couldn't go out today. I ain't gonna say why, but I couldn't go out today. Tomorrow is a new day. So I decided to just stay in and create. On the computer and create something that I could sell. That could sell and continue to make money, even if I don't go, me personally, going to no work. Make them prints and sell them, design. I make design, custom design for clothes. You might want to print on your clothes, want your name on there. I do that. And I do them in multiple colors. And the vinyl was good. But I want that DTF. And I'm going to get that DTF system. It's better, but that doesn't mean vinyl don't work. It's better in the sense that it's new, with better, vibrant colors, But that don't negate what the vinyl does. That doesn't negate what vinyl brings to the table. Vinyl is viable competition to DTF. My thing is, do you understand how to use it? Knowing how to use it is what establishes. Is what will establish it. Was your mark in the business world. Knowing how to use it and the different applications for it. One thing I won't do is give up on it. I hear a lot of people, no, I want DTF. Y'all rather have DTF, but if I don't got DTF and vinyl, that's where it's gonna start then. I've never been one to despise small beginnings. If I got to use that vinyl, then that's what it is. We on the vinyl stick. We're gonna get to the DTF later. Not right now. We gotta get y'all more invested in person. Got to make more offers. But some offers have to be worth something. Y'all ain't gonna buy anything. And then you're gonna scrutinize the brother. So I know whatever I bring to the table, it's got to be right. Who makes design, custom design, Clothing design. Design to customize your clothing. You might want your children, a lot of kids do their own custom designs on their clothing. To make them. You might want fixtures for like occasions. Like you got holiday season. You might want Christmas fixtures. You can cut them out. And it's not just paper. It's not just paper. It's many applications. That machine has many applications. Many ways to make money from it. But you gotta use it and you gotta go. Above all, you gotta promote your business. Especially if you're coming from the bottom. Can't be discouraged because you coming from the bottom and you ain't got that extensive hand at your, at your disposal. I ain't got the credit yet, but I'm gonna get that thing in order. As far as to my working my business, but that ain't like business and dealing from a personal perspective. It's different. You can get active in business because they understand what's at stake. They understand, but then you double back in real life. Whatever's leaking, like once things get going for me, yeah, I'll catch up with everything. I'm not gonna forget if I owe you or if I owe a debt. Hell no. I ain't like some of them. Oh, get another this or that. Change names. No, that's fucking, oh, hell no. Eventually, we'll be making enough money to pay the debt. Pay the debt, man. Dang. That's crazy. I don't understand that. I hear people bitch. I don't want to do this. I don't feel like doing it. You got a car? God bless you with a car, a truck. What is you complaining for? Get your ass up. Well, I don't feel like it. Well, start getting to sleep on time. Get your normal sleep, rest right, diet proper, get your fruits and vegetables so you won't feel worn out eating all that damn food. You ain't gotta eat meat all the time. Sometimes you ain't gotta eat no 3 goddamn meals. Stop playing with me. The more minerals you eat, the fuller you will get. Minerals and vegetables and fruit, oh, forget about it. I done went days where I just ate fruit or ate a smoothie and was full. No tear down, no weakness, feeling weak or none of that. Energetic and on go. I was on go out to take a break from that computer. Like I said, I was up there creating. I'm always creating. I never stop. Every day I'm out there, I'm promoting. I'm my best promoter, family. Do the people, there's some other ways I'm gonna approach it though. I'm gonna start using that internet. You could pay and run commercials. I could pay for commercials to target the platforms that I am on. Like me and my girl was just talking. You ain't got 1,000 followers. I don't need 1,000 followers to get things done, but eventually it'll grow. I do have followers. People that I don't have no followers, but I got people that support the channel. They subscribe to the channel and they support it. Now it's time to start making offers. And sharing the knowledge that I know. It's a lot of things that I know. I want to get into the herbs for the healing. I foreseen this thing coming with this. We're gonna have a lot of store closures. This nation is under judgment, and then they trying to get rid of the old system and bring it to a new order. Things are gonna be shaken up, shifting. You have a lot of shifting and shaking, so a lot of things might be knocked out of place. You're gonna need to be able to provide, like a lot of stores closed. We understand that from the ground roots, from the grassroots, because it's our people that's affected by all this damn medicine. But you try to help them with the herbs, understand the usage of herbs, what we find in the ground, according to the Bible, it really works. Talking about healing, yeah, it really works. Herbs really work, family. Yeah, YouTube or these sites might take the video down and say, but that don't negate the effects of what you know to be real. No, I will try herbs. I have. before I talk about going, I'm being honest. Anything, exercise and proper diet, I will approach any problem from that manner before I go extensively look into the world. Oh, hell no. Mm-mm. I trust that word. I believe it. And I know the healing that the herbs do give because I've done the research. I've done the research, and actually, that's where your medicine comes from. They just don't give you the herb, the full bang of it. They stretch it out. Now, researching and tell me I'm lying. So, I know I need to have a proper diet, have my fruits and vegetables, proper rest, work out, and all that, and a positive mindset about it. Perfect? Nope. Will there be problems? Yes. But we overcome. We allow the law to work. I had to question myself. I'm like, okay, you know you awakened, you've been awakened, you're chosen. You gotta start making stuff happen, man. Chosen are leaders. They're not the people you see out here. Somebody they fight for jobs and this and that because man, there's something greater. There's much greater than that. Even with the disciples, when the disciples found the business owners, these were no people not doing nothing. You know, they were business owners. Remember, they were working with their parents. Christ told them, "Come with me. Now I make you fishers of men." They was out there working, fam. They wasn't out there doing nothing. Which a lot of us do, but if we as a people don't stick together like the other groups do, period, point blank, you know you need that security. Say we don't have the money. Well, us collectively should be able to do it. We know it's a necessity. We know we need it. It's going to help us. And then we know we need our own businesses because our children are coming up behind us. We want to break generational curses by establishing generational solutions that's applicable, that they can apply and use every day. Real solutions. We ain't just talking about no damn problems. We have solutions to those problems. That's why we research the knowledge and study so we can get the information and use it to make an impact, family, for real. And if you ain't about making an impact, and it's biblical based. That's what I use the Bible for wisdom, for knowledge of the ancient. How did they overcome woo? There's nothing new under the sun, family. You notice, but yet, do we use the necessary tools given to us to apply and overcome? A lot of us don't, and I'm one of them. Back to what I was saying. You want to chosen being, that comes with a level of maturity. The Most High is going to make you an owner. You understand things that the regular common man don't understand. You understand the Most High needs you to be successful. That's how you prove that good and perfect will of His. You can't prove it being broke. Somehow Jesus got me. I'm broke. No. Once you accept Him, you accept your ministry, and you gotta be able to take care of that thing. A lot of people, give. Give to whoever you want to give. But I'm talking about you. You gotta have something to show for it. You gotta have something to show for your work, your good work that you're doing for the kingdom, and be able to help, to pour into God's people. Yeah, we can pray for them, but black people, we need to start getting on our bread. We gotta do more than pray. Faith without works is dead. You gotta do more than pray. You gotta go to work. And we gotta support one another. Start at home. I'm not gonna go run into no motherfucking Gucci, buying no Gucci, nothing. Where are black people at with these clothes? You know? I don't want you selling Gucci. I want you to produce your own and sell me yours. That's how you build generational wealth. I want to see your name out there. I don't want to see Gucci. I don't got nothing against Gucci, but it's time to compete against Gucci. Do stay. I pray he stay doing good, but he ain't the only one that can do good. I'm here to compete against that shit, against poverty. Poverty is not my place. Instead of talking about the government and what they not doing for us, is not my place. It's time to come up. Use the word. Start your business. Stay grounded in God's word against all odds, and we're gonna make it. Now I'm gonna test it to prove this thing. Don't forget about your brother, cause I ain't gonna forget about y'all. I'm gonna prove it, whether it works or it don't. It's got to be something better for us. I know it is. Anyway, shalom, peace, and blessings, family. Be encouraged. We got now. We ain't got no later. We got now. Kingdom is happening now. You got to put that work in now. We not waiting on nothing to come out the. Yeah, the Messiah, the Most High, is gonna move His hand in His time when He chooses how He chooses to move it. But for now, you got a work to do. Let's get busy. Shalom.